Welcome to Zen with Gwen meditation sessions. Hi, I'm Gwendolyn. We'll switch gears a bit today and do a walking meditation. It's a little bit different than we might normally do. Of course, we keep the eyes open and have a keen awareness of our surroundings. It is one of the shortest days in the year here in the Northern Hemisphere as we come up to Christmas. And I hope that you're still staying active and fit and being able to fit a little bit of movement into your day. It's a great way to boost your energy if you're having trouble sleeping. And with such long hours of darkness, it's actually a great way to help you fall asleep at night. And this can be done walking outdoors, walking indoors, or on a treadmill. Some practices will have you walking back and forth across a very small stretch of space. So even if you live in small quarters, this could be done in your home as well. It can also be adapted to be a visualization of going for a walk. So depending on how life is going for you right now, if you are unable to walk for whatever reason, you're stuck on a long flight, in the house, or otherwise unable to walk today, maybe imagine yourself whisked away to a beautiful location and picture yourself going for a walk there. Of course, please be safe. Make sure that you are paying attention to your surroundings while you do this meditation. Feel free to stop this or any meditation at any time and continue on your way. Without further ado, let's get going. You may like to set an intention for your practice today. And let's turn the attention inward, noticing how you're feeling. As you walk, checking in with what's going on in your body. The overall physical sensations that are happening for you. And noticing what's going on in your mind, how your thoughts seem to be flowing today. What are your thoughts about this meditation and going for a walk? You may notice thoughts of enjoyment or resistance, but whatever the thoughts are, just allow them to pass by like clouds in the sky. Now let's observe your habits while walking. What is your normal walking posture? Head down, eyes forward, more optimistic, looking up. Do you tend to look around or just have a one-track mind? what's your usual walking pace? Is it a leisurely stroll or a go, 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 gotta get this done speed? Notice the length of your gait. Is it short or long? And the swinging of your arms. Do they swing freely, or are they more still by your sides? If you had to pick a word to describe the quality of your steps, what would it be? Heavy, quick, sharp, light, smooth, rhythmic, erratic, frantic, pounding, skipping. It can be a great mindfulness exercise to really stretch your vocabulary to describe what's happening. So see how many words you can come up with to describe how you walk. Now let's do the same with your breathing. How many words can you use to describe your breathing here? Quick, smooth, shaky, deep, shallow, whatever it may be. There may be resistance or judgment in your mind that comes up, thoughts of, oh no, am I breathing the way that I should be? How does one breathe properly in a walking meditation? But just allow the breath to flow in its own natural rhythm here. And if you like, you can slow down, smooth out, and deepen the breath now. We can still maintain containment of the abdominal muscles. so that the belly isn't stretching out with every breath. And this way we breathe more into the rib cage. A three-dimensional breath, front, side, and back, allowing the ribs to expand forward, and side, laterally breathing into the underarms, and as well into the back. Inviting the breath to be smooth and steady here. Continuing with the breath, bring into your awareness any smells in the environment. Noticing the tendency of the mind to enjoy or judge whatever smells there are. We don't need to change this or push it away. It's just something to notice. Opening your awareness up to pull in all the sounds that you hear nearby. Noticing how your expectation may affect the sounds you hear. So if you expect to hear sounds of footsteps or traffic, that's probably what you'll notice first. And let's get beneath that initial layer of expectation and see what other sounds there are. Now really take a look around and notice all the sights that are available to you. Items of nature, human-made creations, animals. And again, you may be aware of judgments in the mind. Ooh, that tree is beautiful. Or, how horrible, there shouldn't be litter in the streets. And let's see if we can, maybe just for today, lift those judgments and observe things as they are without any other applied meaning. And if you notice yourself being drawn back to your own sense of enjoyment, that's okay, but let that be an object of awareness as well. I'm noticing my desire to find enjoyment in this moment. I'll invite you to try a few different techniques if it's appropriate for you to do so. So let's start by really slowing down your walk. Super slow motion walking here. Noticing the entire roll through the foot. The heel strikes, rolling through the foot, noticing if the weight's more on the inside or the outside of the foot, or maybe you have a tendency to walk on your toes. Noticing how your breath changes as you slow the walk down. And what's going on in the legs? Do you have a big knee bend, or do you tend to walk with a straight leg? Is there any movement going on in the pelvis, side to side or front and back? Has anything changed with the swinging of your arms, micro movements of the head, neck, and shoulders? Let's be keenly aware of every tiny movement. Noticing the weight of your clothes and the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice your internal body temperature versus the environment that you're in. noticing if this change in speed has created a shift in your mood. And let's do the same thing with a much faster pace. So let's pick up the pace and still be as keenly aware as possible of the physical body, and notice if there are any shifts in your mood state or the way your thoughts flow. You may like to do this several times, speeding up and slowing it right down. We can move the awareness around the body, putting as much attention as possible, while of course still staying focused on your walk, in the feet, the hands, the breath, the face. Now let's come back to a more natural pace for you, whatever that may be, a more natural breath pattern for you, whatever that may be. And let's turn our attention towards the present moment, taking each moment as it comes, staying focused and present, noticing if the mind tends to wander off into daydreams, into the past or the future, and bring it right back in to the present moment. You may have noticed that some of these techniques work better for you than others. So maybe you liked listening to sounds, slow motion walking, focusing on the breath or the hands. And whatever that thing may be, I encourage you to keep walking and stick with that practice, remembering that what we practice grows stronger. Thank you so much for joining me today. If it's coming up to the holidays for you as well, have a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. And if you are somewhere else in time, enjoy the rest of your day. From my light to yours, namaste.